What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you had a great day today. Um, Getting into this episode of GH, it's about damn time that Jordan found her backbone. I said, finally, you're finally growing a set when it comes to Cyrus. Like, you're no longer letting Cyrus blackmail you or threaten you to do his bidding. It's about damn time, Jordan. Finally, kudos to you. Cheers. Shit, I've been waiting for this. Like, she been doing everything this man been demanding her to do for months. It's about damn time. Oof. Um, Cyrus is a pollo loco at this point. This fool sitting here demanding she rein Jason in. She bring him in. She do this. She do that. What the hell can Jordan do about Jason? First of all, it's not like she can arrest him for taking your mother because he's not the one who took her. Jason had nothing to do with that. Carly did it. Furthermore, it happened in Vermont. That's not Jordan's jurisdiction. She's a PCPD cop. Well, commissioner. It's out of her hands. If you want somebody to bring Carly in, then go talk to the Vermont police. There's nothing Jordan can do. And then he's sitting there threatening her some more. Oh, I can make problems for you. I love the fact that Jordan was condescending towards him and basically told him there's nothing else he can do to her. Like, her family already knows pretty much everything. They know everything. They're not talking to her. They're angry at her. You know what I mean? There's nothing more he can blackmail her with. Absolutely nothing. And then he's trying to threaten her with Taggart's resurrection. And she's not worried about that either because she knows that Taggart will lie to protect her. So she's not worried about it. At this point, she's kind of in the clear. I don't know how that's going to affect things with Laura because I'm still waiting for that scene to happen between her and the mayor, but I guess. So she's loving the fact that Cyrus is just as helpless right now as she was a few months ago. Because remember, she had to be all up under him, do his bidding, and there wasn't a damn thing she could do about it. Now that everything's pretty much out in the open, people know what's up. He lost his leverage, and he's pissed about it. And he know it. He lost the leverage, and he's mad. He's sitting there bitching and complaining, oh, my mom is innocent. She's innocent and all this. And I love how Jordan told him, yeah, her son was innocent too. But that didn't stop you from going after him, which is so true. And this is what pissed me off about some people. Everybody talking about Carly crossed the line, kidnapping his mother. You can think that. You can think that. And I do agree. His mother has nothing to do with it. She's an elderly woman. But guess what? He went after her entire family, though. He could have killed her kids. Jocelyn could have got shot. Michael could have got shot. She herself could have got shot. They all have nothing to do with this little battle he has with Sonny and Jason. They're innocent in all of this. They're not a part of the organization. And that's a kid. He didn't think twice about it. So at the end of the day, I don't feel bad for Cyrus. He went after innocent freaking people to get after Sonny and Jason. Carly did no different than what he did. It's called an eye for an eye. It's not like she's out to hurt his mother. I mean, come on. He could have hurt her kids. But she has no intention of hurting his mother. Not as of yet. I mean, you never know what Carly might do with her crazy ass. But as of right now, she has no intention. She's just using his mother as leverage, as bait. That's all she's doing. I have no issues with that. I mean, that man sent a hitman after a whole damn family. Are you kidding me? Shit, Sonny's innocent elderly father could have got shot. Did anybody think about that? That man had Alzheimer's and elderly. He could have got killed. So I'm not really feeling for Cyrus right about now, his little boohoo tears. You can miss me with all that. You started this. Now you're not liking the outcome. See, he doesn't like to lose. And that's the thing. He came into this all arrogant, thinking, oh, I got the upper hand. And yeah, he had the upper hand for quite some time. But guess what? You don't have it anymore. You damn sure don't anymore, now do you? He doesn't like being on the losing side. So anyway, moving on from that. Valentin is such a little selfish ass sometimes. Like, All he think about is me, 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 me. Here he go running to Martin. Martin's sitting here going crazy because he's looking for his mother, obviously. And Valentin, oh, I need you to hire a PI. I'm worried about Nina. You need to hire a PI to look into Jax. And bruh, that is not his job. He's a lawyer. Who calls their lawyer to hire people for them? Private investigators. And why you can't do it your damn self? You got a phone? You don't know no PIs? I'm pretty sure a man with Valentin's resources knows quite a few private investigators. You can't call a private investigator your damn self. You got to call your attorney to do it. Lazy. That privilege. That damn privilege. I'm telling you, people with money. They probably pay people nowadays to scratch their damn head for them too. Lazy ass. Before somebody in the comments asks me, I'm going to tell you. I know somebody in the comments going to ask me what you drinking, so I'm going to tell you. You already know. Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey, you already know. I'm mad because I don't have no ice to go with this right now. I forgot the ice. But, you know, I like my drinks super cold. I mean, don't get me wrong. This cup, since it's steel, since it's copper, it keeps it pretty cool. But I like ice in it because I like extra cold. Extra cold. So, you know, Valentin, you know, finally calmed his neurotic ass down because Martin pretty much told him to go fuck himself. Like, my mother's missing. I don't have time to do your bidding right now. I got to go find my elderly mother. You know, like Martin was with the shits today. And Valentin finally shut his mouth and offered his help. And he told him that Jason got her. I'm tired of y'all blaming Jason for this. Jason don't got your mama. Carly got your mama. Like, y'all gonna stop blaming Jason. Jason ain't got nothing. Listen, Jason's name is Bennett and his ass is not in it. He ain't had nothing to do with your mama getting took. Y'all gonna stop putting this on Jason now. Y'all need to put the blame on Carly. That's the mafioso that took your mama. I kind of feel bad for Jason. I'm like, you getting blamed for shit you had nothing to do with. You had nothing to do with their mama getting took. Do not pass the buck over here. Pass it to where it belongs, which is on Carly. Blame her. I'm just saying. Even Laura, though. Laura was trying to tell Cyrus, his mama's safe. Don't do anything that's going to escalate this war. But you know Cyrus not going to listen to Laura. He not going to listen. He will blow poor Charles up if he has to get his mother back. And you know he don't give a damn. He's not going to listen to Laura. I feel bad for Ava, though. Her packing up the bar and stuff like that, you know, for her deceased brother. She did find a note, though, that named her the executor of his estate. But Laura, of course, had to tell... You know what? Before I get into that, I like the fact that Laura, she's going through all these different things in her life. But when she came to the bar, she still managed to give her sincere condolences to Ava for Julian's death. That's class. That is class. I love that. And she had to break the news to them and Nicholas that he has 2 new uncles. And you know, Nicholas was not happy to hear about Martin and Cyrus being his uncles. He was not pleased. Well, get over it, because they're your uncles. So, do what it do. But of course, they got some other news that pretty much could no longer wait. They got news on Ryan. So pretty much, he kind of has like this little symptom or whatever they want to call it. That he has locked-in syndrome or something. And it's basically, it's similar to a stroke. So he can move his eyes, he can think, but the rest of his body just don't work. He's trapped within his body. So they feel like he's low risk, so they're going to move him to a minimum security facility. Listen, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? No, I don't care if he's trapped in his body. No, he needs to be in a maximum. Minimum? Are you crazy? No. He need to be in max. Not men, but Max. Um, it was so funny when Ava went into his room. When she went into Ryan's room and she was taunting him and mocking him and stuff. When she took her nails and dug them into his hand, I was dying. She dug her nails into that man's hand. And you know what that reminded me of? The Lion King. Remember when Mufasa, after the stampede, and he saved Simba, and he was climbing those rocks and he was slipping, and Scar jumped on he went over and dug his claws into his paws, and he started roaring and stuff in pain. That's what that scene reminded me of. I was like, okay. I guess, Ava's the Scar to his Scar, because I could never consider Ryan to be no damn Mufasa now. Come on. That shit was funny, because when Ava dug her hand into his her nails into him, all I was waiting for her to say was, "Let me hear you roar." That's all I was waiting for her to say. That shit was funny. But when Ryan was taken away, noticed that he had a smile on his face. I said, that bastard. Ryan, he's faking that shit. I don't think he got no locked in syndrome. He faking that shit. He gonna go to a minimum security facility so his delusional ass can escape. Because he know he wasn't escaping from no Pentonville with all them guards. He knew he wasn't. But escaping from a minimum facility, he's gonna get out. That man is going to escape. I love it. He's that type of villain I just love. I love me some Ryan. He is funny as hell. So anyway, moving on from that. I love the fact that Dante came in just at the nick of time, because when Anna was standing behind Obrecht, I was like, oh shit. I said, Obrecht about to get caught. Thank God Dante got there when he did, and she got away. I said, good. But Dante, he pretty much knows that Anna's digging into his case and trying to find out why he's back in town, why the WSB let him go so quickly. Dante not stupid. He knows she's snooping. And he basically was like, well, I'm here, I'm back, and I'm going to protect Port Charles. He going to protect the town. He's basically trying to make it safe, because he was like, there's nothing he can do about Dr. Kirk's death, because she felt like he was murdered. And you know how Anna is. Once she gets something in her head, she gonna roll with it. So she ended up talking to Kevin about Dr. Kirk, wanting to know about him. And she pretty much got more information, because Kevin told her he basically was working on ways to condition people. So now, if Anna's smart as I know she can be, chances are, and she knows that Dr. Kirk was Dante's doctor, she's going to put two and two together and try to find a way to prove that Kirk conditioned Dante. Because it's not, once you find out Dr. Kirk was his doctor and you find out he was killed, and then you hear from Kevin, oh, he was working on ways to condition people, have control over their minds. It's not really hard to do a jump and a leap to figure out why Dante's back. She might not know he's back because of Peter as of yet, but come on now, conditioning Dante's back without word, like without so much as a, because it happened so quickly. And she's like, nah, the WSB don't work like that. So it's not going to be hard for her to figure that out if she's that smart, which I'm sure she can be. So anyway, moving on from that. I love the scene with Britt and Liesl. Britt know her mother. She knows her mother. And she knew that was her mother based off that damn perfume she was wearing, because she knows that that's the only perfume her mother wears. So she knew it was her. And, Liesl pretty much had to tell her, like, look, I'm back in town. I got to stay hidden because I need to get dirt on Peter. And she pretty much warned Britt, like, Peter is not who you think he is. Like, he's not no saint. He's not reformed. None of those things that he lied to everybody, making people think that he is. Because we all know Peter will do whatever to whomever to protect this lifestyle that he's created for himself. He's going to do that. And that's why Liesl was smart enough to warn Britt about it. Like, don't underestimate that boy. You know, if he feels the slightest threat coming on, he will harm, he will attack in some form or fashion. And, you know, I'm happy that her and, you know, Britt came to some type of conclusion in their relationship and they hugged. And she assured her that she would keep her secret a secret. Um, I love that. And I love how giddy they were about, you know, they're here, and how Obrecht was happy about Britt being the new chief of staff. Well, we'll see how long it lasts. Because we don't know what's gonna happen once Cyrus is ousted as chairman of the board. Um, so anyway, Maxie was pissing me off as usual with this stupid ass conversation about this stupid ass double wedding. She was complaining to Peter about the guest list because she was not happy about some of the guests that Anna and Finn invited for their half of the wedding, for the shared wedding. She's not happy about Liz and Franco being at the wedding. I'm like, well, here's a solution to that problem. Cancel the damn weddings. Both weddings. I'm just saying. That's a solution. I was pissed at Franco because Franco really believes that Obrecht tried to kill him. Like, she really believe, like, why would, I mean, Obrecht's a lot of things, but come on now. You really think that about her? I'm just saying. I mean, she's a lot of things, but that disloyal friend, I'm just saying. But I was pissed when he told Peter about getting Drew's memories still in his head and hearing Peter's voice. I was like, no, Franco, no, you don't tell him that. No, what are you doing, bruh? You don't give him that information. Because now Peter looks worried, and you know how Peter is. If he feels like there's something that's going to be a threat, he's going to eliminate. He already tried to eliminate Franco before. You know he's going to try to do it again. You know he is, to protect this lie. He will do whatever the hell he has to do. I was like, damn, Franco, you got to learn how to keep your mouth shut sometime. Like, you really do. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought, and I will see y'all all later. Have a good night. Peace.